Hi, I'm back again, and as I have promised you, we will learn some more phrases about business and work life, and then we will do some exercises together. Okay, here we are. First thing that we will learn is, for this lesson, absent from something. Probably you understand the meaning of absent. For example, if you don't go to work or if you don't go to lesson, we can say that you are absent from job or you are absent from lesson. Next thing is apply for something. We can also use apply in writing. For example, there is a job vacancy and I want to start working in that company for that position, so I need to apply for a job and I can apply in writing. Attach, probably all of you understand, attach something to something. So here important is the preposition to. When you send email, don't forget to attach the document. We understand it very easily. Next thing we will learn is begin doing something, or you can use begin to do something, or you can say just begin something, or also you can say begin by doing something. For example, I began working, I can say 2 years ago, or I began to work 2 years ago, or I began this job 5 days ago. We can say like that. Depend is when you rely on someone. We can use somebody or we can also use something. For example, our lessons depend on internet. If there is no internet, there won't be lesson, yes? Experienced is when you have a lot of experience in something. We can use preposition in, we can use also preposition at, and we can use noun or we can use ing form. For example, I'm experienced in teaching, I can say. Good for somebody or good for something, we can say. For example, I'm good for this job. I'm suitable for this job because of my experience or because of my knowledge. Also, we use good at something. For example, I'm good at conducting lessons. Also, there is another usage of good as good to somebody. I'm good to my mother. It means I behave well to my mother. We have good relationship. Next verb that we will learn is qualify, and we can use qualify as something or we can use qualify in something. Okay, there are two different situations. For example, because I have a lot of experience as a teacher, I qualify as a teacher. Responsible for, please don't forget that we need for after responsible, and we can say something, we can say noun or we can say ing form of the verb. For example, I'm responsible for conducting live lessons or I'm responsible for this lesson. Both of them have same meaning. Next verb that we will learn is specialize. Specialize, it means when you have a very good experience and knowledge about something specific. For example, I can say I specialize in exam preparation classes because normally I teach TOEFL, IELTS and these kind of exam preparation classes, so I can say I specialize in exam preparation courses. Train, probably everybody understands the meaning of train, to do something, and work also you understand. We can use work at, work in, if we want to talk about company. If you want to talk about position, you need to use as, work as a teacher. Also, in some countries, it is very popular to use work for somebody or something. This is very cultural thing because, for example, in Japan, when you ask people, where do you work? Their answer will be, I work for Bosch, for example, or I work for Renault. They will not say, I work at Renault, because there is a little bit cultural difference in how they see their work and how other people in other countries see their work. Next, we have some word formations, and I think you understand the meaning of all of them. Please look at this table, word formation, and ask me if you don't know meaning of any of the word. I'm waiting for your comments. If you don't know any of the word meanings, please write on our YouTube or Facebook live video comments. I will check if we have any comments from you. Maybe you don't know this one, dedicate. It means when you do your job with all your motivation and you are very focused on it. In that situation, we can use dedicate. All other words, I think you should know. You should not have any problem with them. And we don't have any comment, so I think okay, we have comment from Gamze. Can you explain comments and supervise? Supervise is when you control your employees, when you are a manager. For example, I'm a school director and there are 10 teachers at my school. I can say I supervise them. I manage them. This is supervise. And another word that Gamze asked is commerce. Commercial, it means economically profitable. For example, we have 5 products in our company, but tablets are the most commercial. Commercial, it will be in this situation most profitable, selling the best. And we have comment on Facebook from Alp. Also, a production line can be dedicated for X customer. That means this production line will be used only for chosen customer. Yes, correct. You are absolutely true, Alp. Guys, is there any other words that you would like me to explain, or can we continue with the exercises? Melis is asking the meaning of qualify. Qualify, it means when your knowledge, your education, your skills are enough for something. For example, if I want to start working in a different company and I want to be a financial manager, I'm not qualified. I don't have enough knowledge and enough skills or enough experience for that position. But if I want to start working at a school as a teacher, I'm qualified for that position. Maybe you should also know the meaning of the verb qualify from sport, especially for football. Qualify for league and something like that. It is used. Absolutely same meaning. Okay, then we can move to some exercises, and first we have the word exercise. You need to choose correct word. I will read with you and please write the correct answer. The charity or union I'm member of is calling for a nationwide strike next week. Which one do you think is correct? Charity or union in question number 1? Which answer is correct, guys? Charity or union? We have first possible answer from Tutku, union, and of course you are correct. It is union. Let's see next one. Second question. It's a company or firm or business policy not to allow the use of phones for personal calls during the working hours. So it's company policy, firm policy, or business policy. Which one do you think suits the best? And for first question, also we have correct answer on Facebook from Husam and Alp, and from Hussein on YouTube. Everyone is correct. Good job, guys. What do you think about second question? Company, firm, or business? We have got first correct answer on Facebook. Company, yes, it is true. In this situation, we don't use another word. Good job, Alp, Pelin. Third question, the recent rise in the cost of petrol has affected loads of small businesses around here. Rise or raise? Think about it. Do we need object or we don't need object? Do you see any object after this or no? Here we have different answers, but the correct answer is rise. Actually, I also explained not correctly. I said look at the object, but in this sentence it is used as a noun, and of course you don't have object. And we can use raise only for salary, and only in America it is used, and for other things we will use rise. When something increases as a noun, we will use rise, not raise. Number 4, in some professions you have to retire or resign when you are 60 or 65 years old. What do you do when you become 65 years old for men, and when you become 60 years old for women? Do you resign or do you retire? We have correct answers on YouTube from Gamze, Asli and Tutku. Yes, absolutely true. We need to use retire for this sentence. Next one, number 5. My grandfather gets a pension or promotion from the company he used to work for. So in the past he worked for this company, now he gets promotion or pension. We have correct answer on YouTube. Yes, guys, you are correct. Pension is true. Number 6, not only did we all have to work overtime or promotion this weekend, but we did not get paid for it. Overtime or promotion, which one is correct, guys? Now we have comment on Facebook. Alp says overtime. Yes, you are correct. Number 7, have you had any news about that work you applied for, job you applied for, or career you applied for? Which one do you think is best answer for this? Work, job, or career? Think about it. I explained to you. One is very specific, another one is more general, and third one is very general. We have correct answer from Tutku. She was first. Of course, job. Number 8. The starting salary or wage is 20,000 euros per year. If it is fixed, which one we will use if it is fixed? Tutku and Alp have correct answers. Yes, we need to use salary. And what about number 9? You will get a weekly pay or wage of about 300 euros before deduction. So it's not monthly, it is weekly. Here our YouTube students are correct and Facebook students not so much. We need to use wage over here because if it's not fixed amount, we will need to use wage. Number 10, she became a full-time member of employees, staff, or employers last year. Let's see your answers. Which one do you think? To be a member or to become a member of employees, staff, or employers? Tutku and Asli have correct answers on YouTube. Yes, of course, staff. Let's go to another exercise. And let's do this exercise. For these questions, please, when you answer the question, write the letter and the answer. For example, 1A or 1C or 1B. Okay? First question is like this. Who is responsible with, for, in, or at dealing with complaints? Which preposition do we need after responsible? With, for, in, or at? Gamze and Pelin, you are correct. We need, of course, for. So number 1, B is correct answer. Number 2, we began to looking, with looking, by looking, or at looking round for advertising agencies which had experience of our market. Which one do we need for second question, guys? I see some comments, but so far your comments are not correct, guys, because if you say to, then you will need verb 1, infinitive form, not ing. So A is not correct. I also see some students wrote B. It is not true because the phrase is began by, so Pelin is correct. For example, I began by writing a lot of letters. So I was doing some project, and first thing that I did was writing letters. I began this project by writing letters. Number 3, the covering letter was not attached to the CV, with the CV, from the CV, or by the CV. Which one do you think is correct for question number 3? I see some correct answers on Facebook. Husam and Al say A, and yes, guys, you are correct. Attach something to something. We need to use preposition to. Let's see question number 4. Don't you think you should apply for the job with writing, for writing, at writing, or in writing? Which one is correct for number 4, guys? I see some answers, but I don't see correct answer. Which preposition do we need? Apply, blah, 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 writing. Yes, Tutku, you are correct. Apply for a job in writing. 4 is D. These phrases you just need to memorize. There is no logic for most of them. For example, why don't we say with writing and why do we say in writing? You just need to memorize. There is no rule about it. Number 5, I was only absent for the office, from the office, in the office, or about the office for a few minutes. Number 5, guys, for, from, in, or about. A, B, C, D. Which one do you think is correct answer? I already see some comments on YouTube, and Kemal, you are correct. We need to say absent from something. True. Okay, Husam is also correct on Facebook. Number 6. Success in this industry depends a lot with luck, from luck, at luck, or on luck. Which one is correct? Which one do you think is correct for number 6, guys? Tutku, can you write which question are you answering? Number 5 or number 6? We have correct answer on Facebook. Yes, Husam, we need to use preposition on for this one. And Tutku, you're also correct if you're talking about 6. True. On. Now, let's try to do something more interesting, guys. I will show you profiles of 5 different managers from 5 different countries, and you need to match which manager is from which country. So during the beginning of first lesson today, we talked that some companies give you a lot of benefits and some companies give you overtime and these kind of things. Also, managers are very different in different countries. They have different culture, they have different style of managing, and I have a lesson from international business for you. We will read the description of manager and you need to tell me which country this manager is from. First one we have like this. Managers from this country consider professional and technical skills to be very important, have a strong sense of authority, respect the different positions in the hierarchy of their companies, clearly define how jobs should be done, are very loyal to their companies and expect their subordinates to obey them, and are often older than in other countries. Do you think the description of first manager is for someone from Germany, Poland, Sweden, United Kingdom, or the United States? Guys, which one do you think is correct answer for this question? Maybe you have worked in different country, or maybe you know someone who works in these countries and you have some information about people working in those countries. We have answer from Tutku and she thinks it's Germany. It can be. I'm not sure about it. Let's say for now maybe Germany. When we look at other parts, then we can decide if we were correct or not correct. So second description is like this. Managers from this country receive a general education, delegate authority, take a physical approach to management, have relatively formal relationships at work, so they are very official and formal, encourage their employees to work individually, and believe it is important to continue education and training at work. I'm checking your comments if you have. Okay, Tutku, I understand. You think Germany because of authority and hierarchy. Gamze thinks number 2 is USA. Why do you think so, Gamze? Why do you think second person is from the USA? I see Gamze's answer. German is really formal, but USA can be more flexible. Okay. It can be. I only have problem here because of individually. Because people from United States love teamwork a lot. So maybe it's not USA. We don't have a lot of information, I think, about Sweden. Maybe it can be Sweden. I'm not sure. Of course, I understand, Tutku, that you said Germany for first one. Now let's see the third one. Managers from this country consider social qualities to be as important as education, encourage their employees to take an interest in their work, pay close attention to the quality of working life, do not use as much authority as in other countries, appreciate low-level decision-making, and are often women. So which country manager is number 3, guys? Husam, for which number do you think Poland is correct? Tutku, do you mean USA for third one? Husam thinks Poland for first one. Okay. For third one, I must agree with Tutku. It is, I think, definitely USA because they love low-level decision making. They don't use that much authority, and they pay a lot of attention to working life quality. So third one is totally USA. What about number 4, guys? Managers from this country generally attend business schools, communicate easily and informally at work, admire the qualities of a leader, expect everyone to work hard, individual performance is measured and initiative is rewarded, have competitive and aggressive attitudes to work, and often accept innovation and change. What do you think for which country managers is this one? Number 4. For which country do you think number 4 is correct? Tutku has some idea. She thinks number 4 is England. Why do you think number 4 is England? Which quality makes you think it is England? Because of aggressive attitudes. So you think they are more aggressive than others. How is our Facebook team doing? I have not seen any comments from Facebook students except Husam. Guys, what do you think? Which country are we talking about now? Yeah, Gamze, yes, a lot of things look like Germany, but they are not informal at work. So Germany cannot be correct answer for this one. I want to see answers from other people. So far we have only Tutku's idea for most of the countries. Let's see if other students think differently for this question. Because we have only one left, let's look at number 5, and maybe then we can go back and look at all of them again, and maybe we can change our answers. Number 5, managers from this country have either gained their experience in state-owned enterprises or are competitive self-starters. Their older managers hold technical degrees rather than business qualification, work very long hours and expect their subordinates to do so, are extremely innovative, optimistic and determined, and are quick to invest in the development of new products, market techniques, and methods of production and distribution. Tutku is our student from our branch. So for which country do you think people have technical degrees but they don't have business education? They don't have business education, they only have technical knowledge. And they work very long hours. Gamze thinks this one is Germany, but I don't think this is Germany because in this country people don't have business education. This makes me think about it. In Germany, people have business education, managers have business education. This country, I think, should be not very developed country. Okay, you don't know maybe which one it is. Let's go back again to number 1. So number 1 was they have very professional and technical skills. They have strong authority, respect different positions and hierarchy. Their jobs are defined very clearly. They are very loyal and older than in other countries. For number 1, I remember Tutku said Germany, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, this is correct answer. So number 1 is Germany. Number 2, managers from this country they have general education, they delegate authority, very practical approach, encourage their employees to work individually, and they continue education at work. Which country managers do you think is number 2, guys? Poland, Sweden, UK, or USA? Which one do you think this suits the best? UK, USA, Poland, or Sweden? Here, I think your key point is formal relationship. They are very formal. In which country do you think managers are formal? I can help you with this one maybe. And this one is definitely UK. Pelin, it's not USA because in USA they don't have very formal relationships. This one does not suit USA. For number 3, they consider social qualities as important. They encourage their employees. They pay attention to quality of work life. Do not use a lot of authority. And are often women. Number 3 and number 4 for me look a little bit similar, and one of them I think should be Sweden. Number 3 or number 4 I think should be Sweden. What do you think, guys? Is number 3 Sweden, USA, or Poland? I think definitely not Poland. Tutku thinks USA for number 3. And in the beginning I also said USA for number 3, but now I changed my mind. And I think this one is Sweden. Because for me number 4 looks more like USA. Because they attend business schools, definitely. People love business schools in USA. They communicate easily and informally. They love leaders. they like innovation and change. And aggressive attitude, somebody made comment about this. It's Germany, UK because of aggressive attitudes, but aggressive attitude is maybe a little bit different here. People in USA, they always try to show themselves. They always need to show that they are very good. That's why sometimes maybe other people think they are aggressive. So this one is USA. And last one, number 5, is Poland, because of no business qualification. Because they have technical degrees, because of this should be Poland. Okay, so we have learned today some words and phrases about business English, business environment. Then we did exercise about using these words correctly in the sentence. And finally, we saw some manager profiles from different countries. I think it was very enjoyable. And I hope you also enjoyed this lesson. I wish all of you to stay healthy first of all and stay safe. Please try not to go outside, and if you need to go outside, practice the social distancing of 2 meters distance from other people. Wash your hands very often, use hand sanitizer, and I wish you good day or evening actually already, and I will see you another time. Please watch our videos and subscribe to our pages. Enjoy your evening and night, guys.